Hey, what's up, everyone? How is everyone doing? All right, so I was just setting up the live stream. All right, so in today's video, we're going to try and make some kind of matte painting in Adobe After Effects. So I'm going to use this footage right here that I have prepared. I just re-rendered it with some colors just to have some contrast. And we're going to try and replace this with something completely new. So probably the thumbnail that you've clicked on is going to be a little bit of a clickbait because I don't know what the result will be, and you already had to get an idea to what you had to click on. So it's going to be a little bit different, but that doesn't matter. I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. By the way, for the people that don't know yet, the doors are open to our new masterclass that's currently open and is going to close very soon. I think tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you want to make a chance on joining us, make sure that you click that link in my description here. We can see the second link, nextleveleditingexpert.com. That's for our Next Level Editing Masterclass, where I teach you everything there is to know, all the essentials to become a After Effects master. And you also get the chance to get into live Zoom calls together with me and the students, where you can ask your questions, get some insights, some inspiration, some feedback. And we also have a cool VIP Discord group where we can chat and just connect with everybody. And the people they're all amazing, really. All right, so I'm going to quickly read through what's going on here in the chat. So we have, you would love to learn Cinema 4D. Well, I'm also working on that, so I can teach you guys something more about cinema. Please do not spam the chat or I will have to remove you, Tony. There is a small lockdown, so they're starting to open up the stores again. But yeah, since short we did have some kind of lockdown, we're still allowed to go outside to do some exercise, go for a walk. But yeah, now they're going to start bringing a few of these rules and loosening up a little bit. But still, it's pretty serious. So we still have to pay attention. I hope everyone is staying safe. How to practice visual effects when you're not working on a project by actually looking at movies or looking at behind the scenes or looking at tutorials. You're going to learn a ton. Every time I look at commercials, like every time there is intermission on TV, I watch these commercials and everyone is always like watching me, how I'm so passionate about watching the commercials. Like nobody cares about the commercials and I'm like, oh yeah, that's so cool and that's so nice. And everyone is like, yeah, why do you enjoy the commercials so much? And that's because I'm analyzing them. Even if it's a bad commercial, I'm looking at what I would do better or how I would do it different. Or when it's a good commercial, like, why does that make this commercial a good one? What is there? Is there an emotional reaction? I'm trying to dissect all the information there. And that's how you learn throughout this thing. So, all right, I have this footage. I'm going to really quickly import this. I'm using the Roto Procaster. Is the audio quality good at the moment? I'm not sure because I actually just set this up and to be honest, I didn't even realize I was live until I saw the chat kind of moving. So that's why I'm a little bit yeah, caught by surprise. So I'm currently rendering a shot here that I'm going to be using to do some effects on, and we're going to try and make a matte painting together. I also want to mention quickly Maxnomic. They are currently also doing a Black Friday, and these chairs, guys, they are so comfortable. I've lived through a few chairs in my lifetime already because I'm always at the desk, and since short, I'm working with Maxnomic. They also put my logo on here, Creator Galaxy, and on the back, that's cool. Can you read that? I'm not sure if you guys can read that. I'm quickly going to swap the cameras here so we can go to camera here. Can you guys read this? What it's saying, like the commander? How cool is that? I just want to give, I have to make them a shout out. I mean, they're the best, most comfortable chairs I have ever sat in. And every single person that enters the office, they immediately jump into the chair of Enzoe. He's usually working next to me, editing videos. But so now that chair is empty, and so, okay, we're not getting that many visitors, but if we have visitors, people immediately sit in that chair and they're like, ooh, damn, that's so comfortable. And you can literally adjust everything, put it up and down and forward and stuff. So we do have a deal with Maxnomic. They did send these chairs for free. Apart from that, nothing. And yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a really big fan. So we decided to go for this white kind of color together with the black to get this kind of Creator Galaxy logo. And they proposed to make the logo like this because we didn't have a logo like that. So an amazing team. And I'm a really big fan, and everyone that around me is also a big fan, and they're actually looking into getting a chair for themselves. But it's really important to sit comfortably, and you can completely customize these. So I do have to mention these. I have a link to them in the description if you're interested. You can put a logo on there, you can put your name on there, you can put any design on there. If you have a team or a clan, that's also super cool. I wanted to give them a mention. So go and check them out. Link is in the description. All right, so people keep chatting. So awesome to see that we have such an active chat going on, and everyone is having a great time, I see. All right. I already have a video on my computer if you want to go and check that out. It's on the channel. Yeah, we're not here. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Let's switch back here to my screen. Let's see. Is it already rendered? It's not rendered yet. It's almost there. Now we're going to import that and just quickly see how we can make cool matte painting for that. So yeah. While we were waiting, we can go quickly here, check it out. I think I went for the casual sport, I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore which kind of chair I took. Is it this one? I'm not sure actually, no, it's not this one. But as you can see, they're really solid build, and I really, it's my honest opinion, so I'm not getting paid to say this, but it's really comfortable, and they have these ideal fits for everybody, and I can highly guarantee you, if you're a lot on the office, if you're a lot sitting at your desk, you really have to invest in good quality chairs. I've been sitting on chairs like $50, $100. I broke my butt sitting on these. They hurt so much, and these are very comfortable. And the coolest thing of all is this right here. I'm going to quickly. There we go. The coolest thing. Oof. I can just lay back and wait for my renders to happen. No, okay, so enough about the chair. I think we have the render now. Okay, we can open up my video, and I'm going to drag this into a new composition. So the first thing that I want to do is check how many seconds we have. So I'm going to composition settings and just zero this out. I can see we have 7 seconds. I'm going to trim this down to 4. We don't need that much. Trim comp to work area. And I'm going to duplicate my footage, and I'm going to rename this Roto. So now I think I'm going to have a fun time rotoing myself out. I think it should do a good job here. So we're going to zoom in and make sure that we're working in a full resolution. Going to choose a roto, double click on that. All right. Cool. Thank you, Tom Silva. A hug from Belgium too. So I do work I do visual effects projects. We are getting hired as a company, so it's not freelance work. We have our own company and our own small team of people that do visual effects, and sometimes we do some projects. We are also working on our own projects and stuff like that, so we don't do like full-time projects. But I have been working on some series and things I can't talk about too much as well, because I'm not allowed to say that, I think, with some disclosures. And some other small projects here and there. Well, actually, they're pretty big. Well, they're not big. They're not small. Let's keep it at that. Yeah, my screen. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to quickly redo that. So what I've done is I've duplicated my mat here. I'm going to double click on that, and I'm going to just roto my thing out. Okay, so streaming is still new for me, guys. So if I miss like a screen, maybe I should just keep it simple and not move screens. You can see me here as well, so maybe that's better. I always mess up. A photo about animating human in 3D scenery. So what are you talking about? Like having a 3D scan of a person and animating him, or actually, or what do you mean? Like having a human recorded on green screen, put him into a CGI environment, or what do you mean exactly? Okay, I'm going to remove this guy here. 1 second. Sorry, guys. So we can remove that. And report the player. All right, so that's really annoying. And the chat is getting so kind of cluttered. I have a video on how to get, oh my God, this guy, he doesn't stop. So put user in a timeout. Okay, can I work relaxed now? All right, so we have here the Roto brush. I'm quickly going to try and paint it as clean as possible here. Okay. So my pants is the same color as the floor, which makes it hard. But the good thing is that we're not going to change the floor. We're only going to change like the trees. And the idea here in this shot is that we're going to keep the floor, because the floor kind of, it could be any type of floor. It can be some kind of alien type of field. And we just want to change the background here. So let's do that. We have our key here of the Roto. Let's see if that's doing a great job. If you want to become a pro in After Effects, you can always go and check out the link in my description, the Next Level Editing Masterclass. So that's nextleveleditingexpert.com. And if you go there, you can sign up and join me for a masterclass that I'm currently doing. The doors will close in 2 days, I think, but I'm not sure. It can even be 1 day. I'm not sure how many hours there are left. But when it hits 0, there are no new students that can join. We're going to work with the students that have entered, and we're not sure when or if we are going to reopen this this masterclass. So it's going to be with a personal guidance as well. So you're going to have an entire library of tutorials that are pre-recorded with all the information to learn all the essentials for Adobe After Effects. And then we're also going to organize a weekly call where a few students each time get together with me in the call and my team, where you can ask questions, let me know where you are at and get feedback, get the guidance that you need to become better, and we can just chat. We also have a Discord group only for the people that are joining the class, and we're already building a nice community of people with the same passion, the same fire in filmmaking. And they are starting to collaborate, helping each other. So it's really amazing. If you don't want to miss out on this, definitely check out our link in the description. It's closing very soon, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Zeitgeist. So actually one of our ex-students just joined the chat. How are you doing, man? I heard you've become so, you've become, well, pretty great in After Effects, right? So he actually gave me some tips on live streaming. So that's what it's all about, this community. Like I teach the students, some of the students have their own talents, and Zeitgeist is, for example, a live stream expert, and he gave me some tips and tricks. But yeah, he said that I should switch over to Twitch. I'm not sure what you guys think. Because on YouTube, obviously, my audience is at, so that's why currently we have decided to do it like that. But would you enjoy like live streams of visual effects on Twitch? All right, there's a time for relaxing and there's a time for working. So great. I'm glad you're doing fine. Mocha Pro. Mocha Pro is not for free, so you need to get that. You can always contact the software makers themselves if you have an issue with software. A lot of people come to me with their problems about Adobe, Mocha, or plugins or whatever, but I don't know the answers to the technical problems behind these softwares. That's where the software developers come in, so you will have to contact these. Adobe has a great support. You can always reach out to them. Thanks, man. So we're trying to do a matte painting here, and basically what I want to do is have like an original shot without green screen, without all of this preparation. Basically, we recorded something on a location where I thought the ground was kind of alien enough to be sold for another type of planet. So we're going to keep the floor, keep myself, roto myself out from the trees, and try to put a different background. Not sure if it's gonna work, not sure, just trying things out. That's what it's all about. Currently I'm doing a roto here with the Roto Brush 2.0, and the Roto Brush 2.0 is just next level. It's so different from the first Roto Brush where I never used it because it never worked. And I hate rotoscoping, so this definitely is a time saver. That's why I wanted to test it out in today's video. Make funny visual effects. What do you mean Clay is live? CGI? Hey, it's like CGI, but it isn't. Please do not spam the chat though. If you write it once, maybe twice if I didn't see it, or you can give me friendly reminders, but don't spam the chat like that or I will have to give you a timeout. I hope you understand, man. Yeah, exactly. We're here to have fun, relax, chit chat a little bit together. You can always Jyoti Sirsatya, is that correct? Jyoti? I would say it like that. I would say Jyoti. I don't know, where are you from, man? Okay, so I think my roto is done, so let's go back to our comp, and this is going to be my roto. I'm going to rename this roto, and then I'm going to quickly right-click new and create a new solid layer. I'm going to click OK and bring this in between here, and I'm just going to move it up to see what it's doing to my scene. So basically, I want to kind of separate myself from the trees in the background. Okay, so that's looking pretty cool. All right, then what else can we do? By the way, I've done something really cool, a little secret project. Zeitgeist, you're going to enjoy that maybe, but I've been working on something. All right, thank you, man. Enjoy. So right now I'm searching for some inspiration here. So let's see, what do we have? We want some kind of alien planet matte painting. I do like a big kind of planet in the background, so we're definitely going for that. And maybe some kind of mountains. Thank you, Kangras. I'm happy that I have been motivating you to get into editing. That's really amazing. I really enjoy motivating people to take new steps in their life and just figure out what they're passionate about. So that's amazing. For the people that weren't here a little while ago, we are currently doing a Black Friday deal for the new launch of our next level editing masterclass. If you want to become a master in Adobe After Effects, if you want to learn all the essentials there are to know to become a master in After Effects, we currently have a great deal for you. A link is in the description. We have an entire library of pre-recorded tutorials that run you through all the things that you want to know about After Effects. So you are like in the best position to get in there and yeah, find a job even. Some people that joined, some of our ex-students that joined actually found a job immediately right after, or like some jobs right after that they've done the course, which is crazy. One of the ex-students was just here. He did an amazing review and really literally gave me goosebumps. We have great reviews on Trustpilot, so you can always go and check these out. And you're going to get a chance to talk. You're going to get a chance to talk with me in a Zoom call together with some students, where I'm going to be guiding you, giving you tips, tricks, telling you or solving problems and whatnot. And then we also have a great community that it's for a lifetime, where you're going to join with all these students, and they're all passionate about the same thing. So you can ask questions in there. You can talk with each other, collaborate. Some people are collaborating right now, which is really cool to see. That we brought them together as in that community, so that's really cool. Link in the description. The price is amazing. You get a bunch of bonuses as well, and this price you're definitely not going to see it again. So if you don't want to miss a chance, click that link and just join, and you're going to join together with me, and yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm sure of that. It's also like one of the best investments you can make in yourself. A lot of people want materialistic things, new computers, new cameras, but these things, they age, they actually, yeah, they don't retain their value, but knowledge retains its value. So everything you learn is going to be applicable for the rest of your life. And obviously some things are being added constantly, but all this information is really, really powerful. So I'm going to jump on pixels here, and I'm going for mountains. Advertising at its finest. Well, I guess that there is nothing else I can do except advertising something that I'm creating and that I'm definitely a big supporter of, because I do believe in what we're doing. So hopefully you don't mind too much. But yeah, it is advertising. I'm just trying things out here. I didn't prepare anything. I'm just like, let's jump in After Effects and let's see what we can create. That's also something that is fun. You don't prepare too much. You just jump in there. Normally for a matte painting, you would do some sketches in Photoshop maybe. But yeah, I didn't really have anything prepared, so I just wanted to jump right in. Blender for visual effects. Zach's Edit is asking if Blender is good for visual effects. Definitely. VFX and Blender, great choice. If you enjoy learning or if you enjoy working with Blender, it's definitely a great choice. I can't complain anything about that. It's a good software. I just personally prefer to work with Cinema, but that doesn't mean that any other software is bad. Absolutely not. There are a ton of good software out there. Houdini is also a close, like also a great option actually. So this is actually too close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this right-click time, and I'm actually going to just work on a frozen frame here. So basically I'm going to duplicate that, go back to the beginning, right-click time, freeze this frame, push it up like that. That's cool. And maybe we want to like fade it off here as well. So we're going to subtract that and feather it a little bit. And that's cool. And then for this shadow, I'm just going to double click here, go into my clone stamp tool and clone the heck out of it. So I'm going to increase my brush size. Where do we see the brush? The brush size, that's like right over here, brush. Come on. Something like that. And the hardness, I'm also going to set this to 0. And there we go. Looking great. Also going to jump in this one. And I'm going to add the clone stamp here as well. And there we go. So now we don't have any shadows. That's good. And I'm just going to paint myself away as well. That's great. Okay. And immediately I'm already in a new spot, so that's cool. I'm going to scale down my... Well, actually, I like it like this. We can now go in here and go to color correction. And give it some brightness. Okay, so this guy... Cinema 4D plugins, Turbulence FD, Octane Render Engine, X Particles, Hot 4D. What else do we have? What am I using on a daily basis? I don't know. These are really powerful. Those are good. Ambergen is also really cool, but that's not a plugin. It's a really powerful software. What is it? The pro con of 4K 24 instead of 25 instead of 30. 24, 25, 30. Basically, it's all whatever you want. TVs display in different FPS in different countries. Like Europe is 25, I think, while America is 30. I think. I'm not sure if I'm mixing those two up. And 24 is often used in movies because that kind of gives it this kind of fast action pace frames. So that's a good choice. For 3D, I always enjoy working in its 24 FPS workspace because that also means I have to render 6 frames less every second. So that's also definitely a plus when you're doing high renders. Is this going to be animated? If not, why are you not using Photoshop? This is going to be animated. So in the end, it's going to be animated. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that in this video though. I'm just preparing everything today and then later I'm going to finish this off. So I'm using this extract tool to extract part around the... Actually, I don't like these mountains here in the back. I'm going to see if I can find something better. It's always interesting when you're looking for photos to look for similar times of the day. It's not always easy, but at least you should try. Hey Harsh, how are you doing, man? I didn't see you there. You should have said. So another ex-student. Well, actually, they're still our students. They're still in the chat. We're still having fun. So, guys, if you're still doubting about it, let me know because we can work those doubts away. The next level editing expert masterclass is really great if you're passionate about filmmaking and if you enjoy and if you really want to get better at After Effects. Like that's our main goal there. But the doors will close in a few days, so make sure that you know that because I had plenty of people sending me like right after we close the doors, oh, I completely missed it, I want to join now. So if you don't want to be that guy, click the link in the description. And see, Harsh is recommending it as well, and he actually took part in it. We had, yeah, he really improved a lot. And Harsh is this type of guy that he keeps on making videos. He doesn't stop. He makes so much videos, and that's going to really be very beneficial for him in the end. The more you do something, the better you become at it. So I'm trying to figure out a way to remove this background without too much of a hassle. Just gonna keep it as this, or maybe primate here. Something like that. And that's pretty cool. And then we're going for a dark sky. I'm looking for a good fitting sky here, and I don't really find something immediately. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's going to work for our purpose, but at least we can give it a shot, right? So how are you guys doing? So is everyone still keeping up? How much does it cost to build one like yours? What are you talking about? Like the computer? Because I didn't build this computer. It's a pre-made one, or what are you talking about? And by the way, guys, something I've been working on like yesterday evening, like very late at night. I just wanted to make it. I made this model in Cinema 4D. Um, Pretty proud of the result, to be honest. I'm really happy with how it came out to be. And actually, I also textured this, so I'm not sure if I can show you guys what I've been doing. My favorite movie, I don't have any specific favorite movie. I do enjoy a few. I've watched, like, I really love Inception, the idea behind it. And I also, I watched Pacific Rim yesterday. Actually, a great movie as well. So this is my sci-fi drone that I have created the other day. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a cool looking drone, or should I still change something? Let's go up close, like the texturing detail. Do you guys like this one? I'm going to just continue with After Effects here. So basically in this video, I'm going to give a base to my final like sky replacement, or like my matte painting that I'm going to do. I'm going to try and give it some ideas here. I think I'm going to add some rocks here on the sides as well, and I want to create these rocks but make them more special. Thank you, Felix. Or Felix. I haven't seen the Mandalorians, but I've seen how they've done the green screen there. So it's actually a projection, or it's actually like a 360 LED display. That was sick. Oh, I would love to shoot in a studio like that. Okay, and then we're going to apply an advanced spill suppressor here to this one. And we're going to pick like this color here. I don't like that. Okay, there we go. We're going for a simple choker, see if we can do something with that. Yes, we can. The only downside here is that it's also cutting down from the entirety of the model. I'm quickly going to duplicate that, delete the simple choker, and just like bring this out. Okay. Then I'm going to search for some rocks. Or maybe a planet. Let's go for a planet first. The new Roto tool is awesome. It's a big lifesaver, right? I hated rotoscoping. I always avoided it, and like now it's just so easy. It's like I'm cheating, you know? I feel like I'm using the cheat codes. So for planets, you could go and really spend a lot of time in creating one. I'm just going to be using the moon, I think, for our example, because I'm building an example here. I'm not building a final matte painting. I'm just kind of making a mood board on how I want it to look in the end. And what are you guys doing on a Sunday? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do something really cool. I'm going to check my sky. I'm going to duplicate that sky, and I'm going to place my moon photo here in between those two skies. And I'm going to click on this guy. All right, it's actually not this guy here. Okay. There we go. So this is sky. This is sky. This is moon. And now we can click on the sky. Guys, be sure to click on the links in the description so you check out the current masterclass that is live and is going to close its doors, so you can't join anymore in 2 days. So if you want to make a chance to get and to hang out with me, ask all your questions, get the feedback you want, get better in After Effects, be sure to click on that link. It's a great deal right now with Black Friday, and you're not gonna get a better deal than that, at least. If there are things that you're doubting about, you're not sure, definitely let me know. Maybe we can help. So I'm going to apply roughen edges here, just because I will need to. So roughen edges, and I'm going to press F on the keyboard and also feather it a little bit. And set it to something like 15. Maybe a complexity of 6. There we go. Okay, cool. And we can lower the opacity maybe a little bit. Okay, there we go. So now we're starting to see a moon here. That's really cool. I'm going to bring that over here. I'm also going to apply a tint effect to this one. And take a bright color and a dark color here. And we're also going to make another ellipse on top of the moon, maybe right here, and set this to subtract. So subtract that, feather it quite a bit, and let's see, maybe more on this side or on this side. Let's go, let's see. A little bit of atmosphere. And we can also rotate the moon if we want to. More like so. Okay. And then let's see for some rocks here. So we're going to look for the rock. Well, not the rock as in Dwayne Johnson, but a rock. Yeah, simple as that. Maybe rocks. Man, so many countries. That's crazy. So what do we have here? Let me go over that. We have people from India, definitely. A lot of people from India. Czech Republic. Then what else do we have? Mexico. China. Damn. Australia. India. China. Turkey, Delhi, Mumbai. Damn, so many people. Brazilian, all over the world. And we're all here. Ukraine, Bolivia, Belgium for me. And we're all here in this chat together at the same time. Isn't that crazy? 20 years ago, impossible. Nepal, Iraq, Greece. Damn, it keeps on going. New countries, they keep on streaming in here. Crazy. I didn't expect that. UK. Nice. All right. So these are also really cool. I'm going to save these. So basically when you're doing a matte painting, you do need to look around and really take your time to get the right assets. That's like the most important thing when you're doing matte paintings. Like, I think this video proves it, that like just jumping into making a matte painting is not really possible unless you have a library of tools that you can just instantly use. Well, it's definitely possible, but you'll need the time to find everything and prepare everything. So just finding a few of these things, and then later on I can build it into a big, crazy looking matte painting. I mean, this also started out with just a simple sketch. I mean, I just started with the boundaries. I literally joked, I'm actually making this only with boxes. It's only with a cube and then building that cube into something else. So it's also something. Do we have some new countries? We have Germany as well coming in here. Kazakhstan, Wakanda, dude, Morocco, okay. Yeah, I can't wait to actually start animating this drone. So it's actually been a long time since I've completely modeled something, textured something from scratch. And yeah, it's was a lot of fun. So this is my setup. Let's get back to After Effects. So this is the matte painting that I have so far. Basically what I want to add here, I think I want to add different mountains here. So I want to make it long enough, but have different mountains. I'm not sure if I can just like create, I'm going to create a solid layer here. I'm gonna make it white. I'm going to double click on this and I'm going to use my brush tool, make it smaller and set my brush to black. So basically what I want is I want to have my horizon here. I have me standing here. And then I want some rocks that are kind of showing towards something bigger. So we have some rocks here, maybe some structures, some rocks, and then like bigger mountains that are all showing like these angled, like you have these tilted rocks that are kind of giving you a guidance to where the audience should look. And then we want to have like maybe a planet here. And then we want to have some rocks here in the foreground. Maybe a bigger one here. It's going to maybe be too much. So that's why we're doing some sketching here to see if it's going to be too much. So this is definitely going to be too much. Maybe more like one here. There we go. And then what else could we do in this matte painting? Do you guys have an idea what you would do with this shot? So I'm going to give this, I'm going to show you the original shot. This is what we have. So this is what I have so far. I mean, this is what I have so far. Basically, it's a quick setup. It's a super quick setup. It's basically nothing. But I'm going to build this out. So do you like the setup? Should I continue working on that to make this realistic? Or should it be something else? Do you have a different idea what I can do with that? But this shows a great proof what you can do with the Roto Brush 2.0. You can literally record yourself against anything. And boom, you have a different background. So yeah. That's crazy. I'm using the Liquify tool to kind of deform my mountains here. Not sure if that's going to work out though, but it's a nice way of trying this. Stargate thing to add to the story. What do you mean with a Stargate thing? Like, oh, okay, I get it. So I'm actually walking or something. Yeah, okay. So to add a little bit more story. Okay, so they definitely at the end I think I will definitely add more story to my matte painting once I have it. But as I said, we jumped kind of in here without like any story, without any preparation, just to see what we can create quickly from scratch with the Roto Brush 2. So that was the idea of making this video. Spaceship near. Okay, cool. Great idea. Great idea. Maybe I will do that. So like this, you can completely modify how something looks. So that's the Liquify tool. Really cool. You can also track this information if you want, if you have moving objects. But look how alien that looks like before and after. Obviously, yeah, this is maybe I should go and find a different type of rock, but I'm really digging this so far. You can go to the mountains even more and go into the colors. So I'm going color correction curves here. Bring up the brightness. Add more reds. Decrease the blues. All right, so we're starting to get something. And I just want to get the reds out of the shadow here. We also want to add some haze here, so I'm going to create a new solid layer, pick a color from the ground. And like boom, haze. Press F on the keyboard, feather it, and then add like a fractal noise. And we're going to set this to something like 350. Set it to 10. And set it maybe to multiply, I'm not sure. Play with the opacity here. Okay, we're getting detail, and boom, we're going to set this to screen or lighten. Let's go for lighten. Or actually keep it at normal. Press T on the keyboard and lower the opacity for this. And like that, you're going to create some haze. We can even take this haze all the way up. Kind of include the sky here. Not sure what that is doing. Do you guys like the haze or no haze? Maybe no haze is also cool. We can also duplicate this haze and bring one behind the mountains. So it's more intense in the background. And maybe I want to change the color now to be some kind of sunrise, or I don't know. Just playing, testing. Basically, I'm going to bring this all the way down. Now we have something like that. There we go. Thanks, man. Could you explain 2.5D? I actually have a tutorial on that. You can search 2.5D on my channel and you should find something. So add thunder. Add a spaceship. I really like those ideas. I'm definitely going to keep them in mind, and I'm going to try and redo this entire scene, I think, because I'm not really digging this orange vibe. I think I'm going for a colder vibe and go for, like, where do we have? Right here. I think we have some previews. I do want to go for a colder vibe here where we just have like the grayish kind of tones. Not sure which one I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to do a little bit more of a sketching phase. But I'm already really happy to see that this is actually a solution with this Roto brush. So we have I rotoscope myself out here. Let's see if I can find that quickly. So I think that this one. So what is the Roto here? The Roto is right here. We can see that we've literally rotoed myself out in like seconds. So that's crazy. So I'm going to fine-tune this concept and this idea, and then maybe we can join back together and make another live stream about it. So this is my base setup and how to create an alien landscape. You can see it right here. It's pretty cool. We started with just this shot, and we turned it into this shot, and we can actually animate it. So the reason that I'm not playing it back now is just because I didn't track it into my shot. But it's possible because we rotoscope myself out right here, and we can see that I'm rotoscoped, so that's working. So that's cool to give so much options without using a green screen, without a studio. So this is literally proof to everybody of you that you can create an entire new world wherever you are, whatever you have. If you record something with your phone, you can put yourself into an entire new space using this technique. So that's my point of this video. I wanted to show you the infinite possibilities. I'm not saying this is a masterpiece right here. It's definitely not. But I'm going to continue on this. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it so far. Yeah. Does anyone know where to find good matte paintings, by the way? I'm not sure. I don't really enjoy the composition on many of these, so I don't know where I can find like real artistic ones. This is pretty cool. We have some haze in here, some clouds. I'm definitely going to use this technique here. I think I'm going to just make my entire shot desaturated a lot more. Okay, so it does show what is possible actually. So because it's not tracked, it does look a little bit weird. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up right here. Someone asked something. Sir, add a perfect glow. Yes, definitely. I'm just, like I said, it's an experiment. Just to see where Roto Brush will take us in the future. And yeah, I want to prepare this a little bit more and really make this a masterpiece as far as I can get it in the limited time I have. But I want it better than it currently is. And I definitely need to research a few photos before I get into it. Thank you so much. Yeah, color grading also does a lot at the end. And until next time, Harsh, create epic videos. Because now you can, bro. Guys, again, the ones that are still here that really want to learn After Effects to the next level, and I want to learn all the essentials you need to know to become a master in Adobe After Effects, I'm currently doing a masterclass where you will learn everything there is to know about After Effects, all the essentials at least. And yeah, we also build a great community around that with all people passionate about filmmaking. You will join in that community and you can chat with each other, ask questions, collaborate. And these are all filmmakers. These are all people with the same interest as you. So that's the powerful thing here. And obviously, you're also going to get Zoom calls with students where we all join together and you're going to be talking with me where you can, show your work, ask questions, ask feedback, get guided towards taking the right steps in your editing career. And yeah, so it's just worth it. We're currently doing a Black Friday deal. It's a crazy discount. It's really crazy. I mean, I didn't even know if I wanted to agree with this when we started out. So it's at a discount. We're giving a ton of bonuses as well with that. And just the bonuses alone are already better than the price alone, even if it's not on discount. And currently it is on discount. So I'm not sure if we're going to do this again, but if you want to join, be sure to do that now because the doors will close. So this is your last chance, man. And a lot of people have regretted it. They actually sent me Instagram messages. I missed to enter the previous the previous masterclass. And yeah, they missed it. So now is your chance to do it again. We're not sure if we're going to do it again. So definitely join in. My email. So if you have any questions about this, you can always send emails about hello@creatorgalaxy.com if you don't have your desired payment method, if you have questions like a little bit of doubts of why you wouldn't join the class or why you would, if you want to have a little bit more detail, link is in the description or email us at hello@creatorgalaxy.com. All right. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate that we've all found the time to join here together. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, create epic videos. Bye.